Hey everybody, this is Mitch with Joe the Pro. Today we are doing a demonstration of a fuel injector service on a 2013 F-150. Joe, take it away.
I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the fuel line to the fuel rail. It's this little blue clip. You'll go ahead and flip the top portion up, just like so, and you'll pinch both ends and push them down. We are unlocked and released. To make sure we don't get any fuel blowing in our eyes, we'll put a rag over the top of the connection, we'll wiggle it loose and pull back. And that's what we were trying to avoid for blowing in our eyes. Safety first, always cover up fuel lines or any high pressure lines with a rag before you disconnect.
Super.
We'll come over here and we'll get our adapters. Every vehicle is different. This one is going to be using the 74275 3/8 black clip fuel adapter. We'll just go ahead and click that guy in place. And then on these Fords, you cannot kill the fuel pressure from the pump in the tank because it will kill spark to the ignition. So we have to use this in place of killing the fuel pressure. This part is the 72102. This is 72108. We're going to use those combined to stop the fuel.
And again, if you're watching this video and want these adapters, just reach out to your local MOC Central representative and we can get that taken care of.
We got the 338881 fuel injection clean kit. We're going to go ahead and open it up. We got a tank additive. We'll add that after we're finished. We got a throttle body cleaner. We'll clean the throttle body after we are finished with this service. And we got our fuel injection portion.
Now again, for those of you that are new to these videos, that tank additive is very important because when you use that MOC tank additive, you are eligible for our warranty. The warranty on our fuel products is 15,000 miles. And depending on when you start that service, if you begin it before 50,000 miles, the warranty is $4,000 on fuel pumps and fuel injectors, items like that. If this service is done prior to 100,000 miles, the warranty is $2,000, and that warranty can be renewed every 15,000 miles forever. So Joe, what's this apparatus? And you poured the fuel injector cleaner in there. Talk to me about this part.
There is a cap at the very top. There's the bleed off screw to relieve pressure before and after the service. You always want to make sure you open that, so that way when you open the main cap, you're not blowing fuel injection chemical into your face. I went ahead and opened the bleeder, relieve pressure, then open the cap, dump the fuel injection flush inside the canister. I got everything secure and tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang it back up by the hood.
How many services could you do with this tool before it wears out?
It's pretty unlimited to the amount of services you can use, as long as it's put up in a safe place and not dropped on the floor to damage the hose. It should last pretty long. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect it in line to the pressure. I'm gonna dial the cat tool to about 55 to 60 PSI. Relieve pressure along the way so that way you can get a reading. It's about at 55. I'm gonna go ahead and start the vehicle up. And then I'll adjust pressure as needed. I got it right at 60 PSI, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock the regulator in at 60 PSI. This service takes about 15 minutes from start to finish with one bottle of product. If you increase the volume of the product, it takes about 15 minutes a bottle for the cat tool through the fuel injection.
So after the 15 minutes would be up, we would disconnect that. And the other two parts, tell me about the application of those.
The other two parts for throttle body, we come in after the service, we disconnect the air intake boot. We'd spray the throttle body cleaner onto a rag. Do not spray it directly on the throttle body plate because you can have build-up pooling happen, and that can cause a hydrolock to the engine. So we'll spray it directly on the rag itself, wipe the front of the throttle plate off, remove the throttle body bolt and the harness, and we'll clean the back side of the throttle body plate and then reinstall it to the vehicle. The tank additive We'll pour in the tank, and then we'll go proceed to our test drive. 10 to 15 minute test drive, clear codes afterward.
So we would say that this service took about 3 minutes to set up. It's going to take about 15 minutes for that chemical to run through the system. Another 5 for or 10. How long does the throttle body portion of this take?
The throttle body portion really realistically just takes about 5 minutes to clean.
Okay, so we're at about 25 minutes, a tank additive and a test drive. So this service can be completed by a certified technician in about 45 minutes or less?
Yes, sir, about 45 minutes or less.
Awesome. Well, this is Mitch Hart again with Joe the Pro, and that is how to do a fuel injector service on an F-150. Until next time, thanks a lot.